love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey, what is up, Skyrim Nation? It's your boy Jellybean. Today we're going to be looking at something a little different. I know I've kind of been on a dimensional home kick. This time something really different. Today we're going to be looking at Fleetwood. Fleetwood is not only a player home, it's a village. So you get a village and a player home. Now we'll look at the player home in a bit, but it's in the inn. The top and the loft and the basement is your player's home. But there's a lot of customization here, as you'll see shortly. You have your blacksmith over there. Now what you have is you have a trainer that'll train you in smithing, a trainer that'll train you in sneak, and one that'll train you in destruction. Now to get the keys for the loft and the workshop, wait till you see the workshop. You just come over here. Now I'm not going to show the inside of the Emporium and all that. That'll be for you guys to do when you download the mod. But you have to come here to the Emporium. When you go in there, there's going to be an orc in there. He will sell you the keys to the workshop, the loft, and the basement. So once you have all those keys, over there is the hermit. He treats you in destruction. Plus there's vendors. He sells spell books. The blacksmith sells weapons, armor, and all that. So there's a few vendors and there's a couple followers. So once you got all three keys, you come over here, and we're going to be looking at. I'm just going to say E's Workshop. I'm not going to try and pronounce that name. But let's head into E's Workshop and wait to see the customization you can have. So we're in E's Workshop. Now this is where you can do a lot of customization. So we're going to start over here first. Look at this. So now, in order to get horses, you have 5 options. Palomino, gray, brown, black and white, and black. So you get to choose what kind of horses you want. I love Palominos, so I'm going to go with Palominos. And then as you see, once you've activated something, the other ones are inactive. Then over here, ancestral items to the seller. Seller. So I'm going to press that and then we'll see what that does. So now that has been activated. Now down here, these are your guard options. So you have all these options. You know, I'm just going to make, just for fun, let's do Dark Brotherhood. Just for fun. And now over here, you can add the enchanting table and alchemy table to the laws. So let's add those. Now these are your hidden options. You can hide these shrines or you can have them showing. And now these are where you can make the option of what shrine you want to have in your house. So there is a lot, not a lot, but a great amount of customization that you can do. Who should we choose? Let's go with Bella. Okay, so the Bella's been added. So this is the workshop. This is where you can do all the changes. So let's head over to the end where the player's home is and see how we've done with our choices. So before we go into the end, there's the horse choices we made. So now this is your horse. See if we can find some of the guards to see how the guard choices turned out. Now when you get into the loft, you will get the key for here. Until then, it's locked. You can't get in there. Well, I don't see any guards. Oh, wait a minute. What's over here? Oh, here we go. There's our guards. That's pretty neat. And over there you have a Khajiit merchant. So there's two of the choices that we made between the guard and the horse that we wanted. So now let's head into the inn, okay? So here we are, we're inside the Honeycomb Inn now. This is where you're going to find the player home. It is also, like I said, it also is an inn. There's your barkeep, cooking all that nice lovely food. Now he's really added a lot of Dwemer, like little touches of Dwemer here. Lydia, why do you have your sword out? Look at the touches he's added. Now you're going to notice these signs over certain tables. Well, these are vendors, and the signs tell you what they specialize in. Now after you've bought the keys and everything, you're going to have this little sale notice. And it just tells you who it is. I am offering for sale property, remaining possessions, and engineering creations in Fleetwood, consisting of the Honeycomb Inn's loft, cellar, and his workshop. But this is just absolutely amazing. Now look what he's done for an alchemy table here. Isn't that absolutely amazing? So there is tons of storage. This is all safe storage because you own all of this. So this is all yours. So that leads to the cellar, and that leads to the loft. So we're going to head up into the loft. So here we are, we're up in the loft. And the alchemy table we added kind of clashed with the table. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. You have one downstairs, so you probably would need one up here. So I'd be removing that. Well, that's a neat place for a wardrobe, right behind the bed. But all of this is storage. Everywhere you look, this is storage. Now, you have two ways to get into the cellar. You can either go through the inn, or while you're up here, right there. That also leads to the cellar. There's the Shrine of Debella that we chose to add. But look how neat this is. Your little desk. Use steamer. Well, that's kind of a goofy place for it. Just look at all this. How he's integrated the Dwemer artifacts and texture. Indoor heating. And here you go. Place for you to store some of your ill-gotten booty. Oh, the enchanter clashed with the dresser too. Okay. Note to self, don't add those two. But look at all the weapon racks you have. Man, you could really set up an arsenal up here with all these weapon racks. So let's head down into the cellar. So here we are, we're down in the cellar now. Not really a lot down here. Kind of creepy. And there's the ladder that leads up to the end. Look at how he's done it with the Dwemer technology. Kind of like a little furnace. Kind of like it's got its own little indoor heating. More storage. Now here's what you're really gonna like. Look at this. When we did that Jay's Ancestral, here's what you got. You got these two beautiful, beautiful swords. And then look at this armor. So here you got free armor and a couple weapons. Down there's a little chest hiding down there. And over here is your smithing area. Like, look at this back here. Like, this is just absolutely amazing. This is kind of floating or goofing around. There's your blacksmith forge. But look at all the storage. Weapons racks there. There's smelter. This is really. So not only are you getting a player's home, you're getting yourself a village. But this never made any sense. What the? This is kind of creepy. So we had those alchemy and enchanting tables upstairs. We really didn't need them upstairs. As you saw, they were clashing with the dressers because both are available either down here or in the inn itself. But still, look how like eerie it makes it feel with the smoke and creepy and everything. So there is only one last area to check out, and we're gonna head up there now. So here we are. We're back outside again. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Fleetwood Player Home / Village. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone will love you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Move your mouse a little to the right. And click that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you for joining me on yet another journey.